What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to Basingstoke. This is an early impressions gameplay video of a brand new game out on Steam. It is $30, and as always, full disclosure, this game provided by the publisher. Now, we can get into that price discussion later on, but first and foremost, what is Basingstoke? What is this game? It is a stealth roguelite, and I'm here in the dark, literally, because this game is very dark, literally. So, got the headphones because the sound is important, stealth is important. I'm going to hop in here and hopefully continue from the last save. I had some problems here with some weird issues with crashing and whatever else, so we're going to hope that I can get it to work and it won't have problems. Maybe. Come on now. There it goes. So sometimes when you want to continue, it doesn't want to actually... Okay, I think we're good now. I'm going to take Pete here into stage number 4, which is as far as I've gotten thus far in about, I'd say, 45 minutes of playing the game thus far. I'm going to pack this truncheon. I'm going to pack some hairspray. I'm going to pack some ultra brew and a water bottle. That can't use that empty stun gun. That's no good. And some duct tape is always good to have. So there we go. Now, here we are in Basingstoke. This is stage 4, I believe. Anybody who glows has items, either money or things that are useful, whatever else, right? If I turn off my flashlight, it zooms in a bit, and that is super crucial to creeping around, not making too much noise, and not attracting the hordes of the undead, I guess. So the light is going to attract them, and so will the sound. So you can kind of creep around here and not get caught by the sound, hopefully. I got a map here. I am here. I need to get... I am here. Okay, I gotta get up here. That's my goal. And I think the actual layout of the stages seems the same every time. But obviously the items, what you pick up as you progress through the stage, changes as you are playing. So, have not really gotten too good of a feel for how the roguelike stuff works otherwise, only because, like, I've died, and then you can just kind of go back to the stage you were on once you die, right? So, for me, a roguelike is a run, right? Like Spelunky is a run. Like End of the Gungeon is a run. So, being stage-based, I think, is a little weird, because once you finish stages, then, like, what's the incentive to go back and, I guess, do it again? I suppose? I'm not really sure, which is kind of why this is an early impressions. Now, I do like a whole lot the dynamic lighting, which I think at this point a lot of games have used, but I'm always a sucker for a good bit of dynamic lighting in video games. Especially games like this where you're kind of staying away from, you know, the monsters and whatever else. So I can't go that way. Alright, well, I had this truncheon. There is a bit of a wind-up on the hit there, which is interesting. But I don't think I can go into this train, I don't think. No. So you can see it has a visual way of telling you that you're running with that blue circle, which is significant. And you spend a lot of time kind of creeping around and not... Because you don't really want to confront the enemies. Because P.S., when the enemies get to you, it's one hit. You're done. You're done. Now, you can... There are ways to distract them with different kinds of food, which is a very important thing to do. This could pose a problem, because I don't see any other way to get to... I have to go through somehow. I have to go through somehow. So, we might die here, which is okay. And yet, I've managed to make some noise, and they... Oh! A door. A door. Now, I don't think they can open doors. I have not found that out for sure. So, pipe entrance? Okay, too sticky for monsters. I'm still in that learning phase of, you know, what is good and what is bad. Ah, crap. No. I'm in the pipe. Okay. They can't come in the pipe. That's super useful. What is in here? Loose change. Alright. Well. So yeah. This game's $30, which that's a whole different discussion really on the value of indie games. And this publisher, developer have always kind of been on the high end of indie games, which is fine if you feel that that's what your product is worth. Whack 'em. Whack 'em. Ah, crap. That didn't work out for me at all. So there's the game over, right? You die. That thing totally just devoured me. One whack of my thing did not matter. And so we hit, there's a death video. And then we hit try again, right? When we try again, you're back here to say, alright, well, what else would you want in your stash? And I'm going to keep kind of the same stuff. And obviously, the layout of the enemies here and the items are going to change. But the layout of the stage is the same, right? So there, I got a lighter that time instead of whatever I had last time, right? So I'm going to keep this truncheon. It's super useful. And so now you see there aren't any enemies here because they've changed the layout because roguelike, or roguelite, if you will, right? So that's fine, but I have to wonder what's the incentive for starting from the beginning. Because obviously in games like Spelunky and like Enter the Gungeon, you can totally start, you know, later on once you unlock shortcuts, but you want to start from the beginning in those games because it takes you time to get to enough stuff to really get you a good, successful run from the start, right? So the question is, all right, if you were to play all 10 stages in a row here successfully, how long is that? Because for me, in a roguelike, if you're going over an hour, you're doing it wrong. Really. So, yes, Hunter, one hit, weaker from behind, fast moving. Gotcha. That's that thing right there. So I don't want none of that again, because that worked out poorly last time. So we're going to see what's over here. Ah, crud. Now, again, not sure if they can open doors. Doesn't sound like it. They're not raptors, right? But the sound here, super important. Exploring, obviously, super important. But yeah, the sound and the light and everything else to get yourself around. Because you really don't want to engage if you don't have to. Because just one hit and you're done. One freaking hit. Nope, nope, get back in. Get back in. Ah! Ah! So, when you get your items, you can totally pause it. See, you know, what's going on here. And you can craft. I have bullets. I don't have a gun just yet. So I can use this hairspray and be like, nuts to you. See you later. Get back in the pipe. The hairspray totally just freaks them out and they kind of just start running in circles. So that was one way to escape from the enemies. Loose change. Metal pipe. So crafting here, I can craft a telescope. Now, what does that do? It creates a narrow view ahead. So, is that really useful for me? I mean, not especially. I can kind of get a good look of what's in front of me if I need to. And see, alright, what's over there? But, honestly, oh, that's a problem. Not that big of a thing for me right now. Perhaps later it'll be useful. But, as of right now, yeah, that thing is not happy. So yeah, I like the stealth here, right? I like the sound and the sight and everything else with those mechanics, but I'm just not sure about it as a roguelite just yet. Like that part's alright, when you beat the stages, then what's your incentive for playing again, I guess? The way games like Spelunky or Enter the Gungeon work is they're so freaking hard that you've kind of learned those ins and outs of all those systems to conquer those games. And the variety in how they structure their stages. But this kind of might be a problem here, so I'm going to get this hairspray. Just be like, yeah, son, hairspray, deal with that. We outcha. He was not happy. Ah! Deal with it, deal with it, deal with it. Wait, I came from there. What? Deal with it. Get the hell out of here. Really? There's so many guys? Deal with that. Oh! I didn't even tell him it was a guy. Okay. He bit me, I died. This is a hard stage. You know what? Let's just go new game. right? We're going to randomize here. We're going to use Alan. And so I have stage choices here. I'm just going to go back to stage 1, level 1. Kind of give you an idea of how things work from the beginning instead of where it was currently ramped up to in stage 4. Out of 10. Out of 10. Here we are. Destination, the Red Lion. So I need to find a key and get to the pub. That is my goal, right? And a lot of times you can kind of just get stuff, and that stuff will totally give you just what you need to get through. Like, not sure how much the fire hurts you, because the enemies will pretty much get you in one hit, right? So getting lit on fire seems pretty inconsequential from that, but what do I know? Got the key. So the sandwiches, right? Sandwiches. I can say, hey, guys, you want a snack? And that will give a radius effect, and they'll go get that snack, and I'll just get my ass out of there and past the enemies. Or at least that's the idea. But yes, one hit and you're done. So it is important to kind of get your ass moving when you can, but also you make noise. So it is very possible to get yourself trapped by a bunch of enemies if you don't actually, if you aren't careful enough. Also, there are tentacles that randomly come out of the ground, which is weird, but it is what it is, I guess. You guys do that. I'm gonna get out of here. Like that. And boom, that's stage 1, right? That's stage 1, obviously super easy. It does kind of give you a reason to explore the worlds themselves to get more components, because there is an element of crafting in here. And you can craft different items like I did in that last stage with the telescope, right? So I'm not sure how I feel just yet about Basingstoke for what is currently in this game and at $30. I think what they're doing as a stealth roguelike is cool. I'm just trying to get a bigger picture of what it actually is as I try to play through it, because obviously most games in the genre kind of are packed with mystery and secrets and just, unending difficulty until you learn yourself how to get through that and conquer it. Anyway, it's out now on Steam. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.